Ball State. And Myers Von Miller, you like that as an idol. Markice is the second running back we have announced. He joins Huntley, who we announced as the second guy in this class. Markice Jr. out of Michigan City here in Indiana. New head coach as a high school senior, started to shop him around a little bit more. His recruiting picked up. The Cardinals able to nab him out from a bunch of schools that had interest. A 4.5 40-yard dash. How about this? His junior year of high school, his team went 2-7. His senior year, they went 7-4. A guy who knows how to help turn things around and put some W's on the board. His cousin played football at Indiana, so he's got some good bloodlines in there as well. Markice Jr.
Another linebacker now, another guy from Georgia, Alatoona, Georgia. Michael Robinson, 6'1", 205 pounds. He had a ton of offers, some of which included Appalachian State, Buffalo, Chattanooga, Georgia Southern, Indiana, Kent State. I mean, the guy had a ton of offers, dozens of them. Played football and lacrosse.
I didn't know they played lacrosse in Georgia.
In high school. I mean, usually with these recruits, you might see football, basketball, football, baseball. You don't often see football and lacrosse, but he's got that on his resume. 108 tackles as a senior, so another productive guy. 138 as a junior. He had 6 sacks last year, 14 in his career, and he won a state title while playing down in Georgia as well.
So Michael Robinson, another name added to the list here for the Cardinals. Zach Haynes is the last one in this block, a defensive end, 6'3", 260 pounds, a little more local, out of South Warren, Kentucky. Louisville Courier-Journal first team All-State this past year. 55 tackles, 15 of those are TFLs as a senior. We talked about offers for certain guys, service academies earlier in the class. Army and Navy both offered Zach Haynes. So when it comes to character, you know, you're getting a great guy. And then Appalachian State, another one of his D1 offers. Other schools interested in the defensive lineman out of Kentucky. So that's where we are at right now for the Cardinals class. Still a few more names to be announced. However, we're going to talk about the offensive names we have announced with Joey Lynch. He joins us. No quarterback in this class for you, but you have no shortage of skill position players for Riley Neal to play with. You like this group?
Yeah, we do. You know, we set out in this class, we wanted to just create more competition in all the skill positions. And when you look at our class and who we're going to sign, we're definitely going to upgrade our skill level, and we really believe competition brings the best in everybody. So really excited about the class that we brought in so far.
The receivers specifically, you've got 5 of them coming in, and obviously you lost a guy like Kevon Maybon and a couple of other guys with the class that graduated in 2016. So having to fill some holes there, and what excites you the most about the group of receivers you're bringing in?
Yeah, you know, all 5 of them can really play. And of course, we're excited about that. But when you look at their skill sets, they're all a little bit different. And when you talk about bringing in, you know, 5 guys and kind of completing your receiver roster, you don't want to have all the same guys. So you look at someone like Justin Gibbs, who's a bigger body kid, 6'2", 208 pounds, can really high point the ball, be physical, really physical in the run game. And then you go to someone like Justin Hall, who is a true slot receiver that can make all the plays, you know, getting the ball different ways. So, you know, all those guys are going to fill a need and do something different for our offense. And, you know, you can never have enough playmakers. And there's no question, I think, with those 5 guys, we got everything covered.
We say this with one running back name still expected to be announced in this class as well, but we'll address the guys that we can talk about so far to this point. You've got Caleb Huntley, who is not a running back. He's a Mack truck. In addition to Markice who we just introduced as well. Describe the dynamics of that room now, because you lose Teddy Williamson, but you bring back James Gilbert, first-team all-conference running back. A lot that we saw, obviously, in the career of Darian Green. You've got a really good room. How does all of that mesh together now, and are there enough balls to go around as far as handoffs and guys that could contribute early to make that interesting?
Yeah, no question. And once again, competition makes us all better. And we're not afraid to play with different personnel. At times this year we were in 30 personnel. And you said it, you know, of course, James Gilbert is a great football player, and we expect him to keep getting better and better. And Darian Green's made a ton of plays for us. And then Malik Dunner's a young guy that we're very, very high on. But when you look at the guys we're going to bring in this class, you know, of course, with Caleb already signed this morning, and Markice, you know, they're totally different. Right away, Caleb just brings that big physical presence that we were set out for in this class. That when we said we're going to go find the best football players, the one thing we definitely are going to do is get that big back. And there's no question Caleb fits that need. And then Markice is, you know, a kid that came to camp, and he showed us. And he is that Darian Green mode that can run the football but can play in the slot. Really, really explosive. Did an unbelievable job for us at camp, and we knew right then that he was a guy that was going to make us better in our program. So really, really excited about that. And there's no question that room has a bunch of talented kids, but that's a good thing for Ball State.
If we talk about another individual here, go back to the receivers if we can. You look at a guy like